Story time. And luckily, this story has a good ending for me. And I will preface with I'm okay. And I'm so thankful for all of my situational awareness training and being able to be aware of my environment and constantly knowing who's around me and what is going on. This is a lesson that I want you guys to know. Tell your women in the family, your teenage girls, everybody needs to hear this. It's another reason why I'm so thankful I train in the system that I train in with Krav Maga and my past trainings that I've been in other martial arts. So went to Sprouts tonight, the one in my neighborhood, and I'm always checking around the parking lot, who's around me, who's coming, passing, going, parking. I always sit in my truck for a minute and scope around to notice anything out of place. I didn't see anything out of ordinary. So I go into the store. Not even 5 seconds of being in the store, I made it 3 aisles in. I see this 6-foot tall man with dark hair, Caucasian, running in fast to the store. And then he makes eye contact with me and he stops and he backs up, looks down the aisle, and he starts walking again down the next aisle. He comes around, looks down the opposite aisle at me again, eye contact. Continue shopping. I'm like, wow, this guy is cracked out or something. I keep shopping and everywhere I go, he's following me. He's pretending to look at items. He's doing all the things, and I'm going to tell you these signs. He's pretending to shop. He's pretending to have a list. He's pretending to be busy. He's pretending to look on his phone. He's pretending to be normal, but he's got all these red flags around him. So I'm creating distance and space, and I start shopping on the opposite side of the store to get what I need. He keeps tracking me with his eyes and following me. At this point, I'm aware of all the moms in their shopping, all the employees and staff and where they're at, and ironically, there was an officer also checking out at the registers up front as this guy came in. He didn't stay long. The officer was checking out and he left. I saw his patrol car leave. I could see it through the opening and closing doors, so I know he was gone. He just happened to be there during this time. So I keep shopping. I'm doing my thing, and the guy's still following me. And other people are noticing this too. I start making small talk to all the employees, and I'm looking for items. I'm asking where I can find things. I'm doing everything I can do to get seen and heard and get more eyes on me, which is important. Because if somebody's watching you and following you, they are doing it because they think you're not with anybody. They think you're there alone. They think you're an easy target. So I start talking to everybody. I start talking to the other shoppers. I'm making it well known that I frequent the store a lot and I know people, even though I didn't know everybody. Go and looking for my cilantro. The guy approaches me. I saw him coming, so I put my basket between his path and me. And sure enough, he comes up, tells me some BS line of some stupid one-liner and wants to know my name. And I said, no, I'm married. You're going to keep walking. Because he said I was walking by and couldn't help but notice blah, blah, blah. And I said, you're going to keep walking. And he goes, well, my name's, and I said, my name is very married and you're going to keep walking. And I said, if you don't, I'm going to get even more loud so that officer checking out can hear you and in my space because I'm telling you to leave me alone. The guy backs up and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And the lady I was asking to help me find the cilantro and stuff, she starts undoing her produce closer to me. Like she's getting in my business now. And so is this other mom noticing and hearing me because I'm getting loud because I want people looking. I want them to see him. She starts kind of shopping a little closer to me as well. So the guy is like, sorry, he's backing up, saying his BS and stuff, right? And he goes and pretends to keep shopping and I'm watching him. I do my thing. Some other little women shopping are also like, that was weird. You okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just want to watch this guy and see where he goes because he's bothering me. So one of the employees goes and tells the other employees, hey, this guy is bothering this lady. Let's keep eyes on him and get him out. Now, the cop had already left. He had already shopped and left. So he wasn't in there. And the guy seems to be leaving. Well, he's checking out. He's stalling. He's forgetting things. He's going back. He's asking to have items removed. And he's still watching me through the store. I'm short. He's tall. So he sees me no matter where I go. And the lady who was helping me out in the back looking for produce goes and tells the cashier that was checking him out, basically, we need to get him out of here. So I could hear that cashier saying, let's wrap this up. Here's what you got. They gave him what he wanted, the discounts, and they sent him out. And they had one other employee actually follow him out indiscreetly, doing shopping carts to make sure they saw him get in his truck and all this stuff. So the other woman that was also shopping, there's two other women. They were like, well, we're done. We're all going to check out and we're all going to walk out together. So the three of us ladies, we all check out together. The cashier has another cart guy walk us all out to our vehicles. And at this point, my intuition told me, okay, I don't think that guy's gone. Whereas when the employee went out to check and stuff, they were like, we think he left. I didn't go out with them to check, but I wasn't wrong. And one thing I noticed is that he was watching everybody walk out. So that employee says, we're going to go and call the cops and make sure he leaves. So there's two employees. One was already out there in the parking lot and one walking us out. And so that one had told the other one, we're going to go ahead and call the cops to get this guy to leave. So I didn't call because they're on it. They're handling it. We had the store employees taking care of it and watching everything, and they have their cameras and whatnot. So, but this is what you have to pay attention to. The thing is, I don't know if that guy watched me park and get out of my truck. If he did, I know he would have known which vehicle was mine. I know that if he wanted to do real harm, he probably could have put something on my door handles, and he probably would have put it on the tailgate or the driver's side, because the way he would be thinking is that if I'm alone and there's no one else with me, and I'm grocery shopping, the first things I'm going to touch is my tailgate, the back driver passenger door, or my driver door. So I worried about what they could have tampered with on my truck. I always have wipes with me. I wipe down passenger door. I get in through the passenger door into my truck, put the groceries in, and hop in my driver's seat. And I still see the guy, and I know that they've already called the police. Well, he drives away. I let him drive because I know that the store is already calling the cops to check everything out. And he drives off and leaves. No, I did not want to follow him. I didn't want to track the vehicle. I just wanted to come home. So I came home. And that's what happened. So you have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to. You have to. You cannot drop your guard. You have to just be very prepared and be loud, be seen, be heard, and do not be afraid to call the cops or ask anybody to walk you out. That's it. Just spreading awareness, and thankful I train. And you guys should too. Be safe.